What is going on, guys? JTgily back with another video, and today's video is something I know you guys have been waiting a couple of weeks for. It is finally here. The Kanto Tour event is right around the corner, and today we're going to be doing the ultimate prep guide. I know you guys are really going to appreciate this because you guys have really appreciated the ones I've done in the past before, and I'm here to help. I'm going to be sharing some of the best ways on how to maximize your Kanto Tour event before, during, and after. Let's go ahead and do a quick overview on what this Kanto Tour event is. It's going to be a day-long celebration on February 20th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. during your local times. If you want access to this event, you got to go buy a ticket in the in-game shop. I believe it costs around $15, which is honestly a really good price. And I'm not sponsored by anybody. Trust me, I'm just telling you the facts. I think this is a must-do event. If you guys can, of course. If you got the money, if you got the time, if you got the resources, do this event. It's gonna be lit. And I definitely shouldn't forget to mention that during this event, all 151 shiny Pokemon from Generation 1 are going to be released. So every shiny from Gen 1 is going live. They're making their debut, and that includes Pokemon like Snorlax, Mew, and all that good stuff. We'll get to that in a little bit. But anyways, when and if you purchase the ticket, you have two options. You can either go with the green version or the red version, and they each have different Pokemon spawning and different shiny rates. Let's get to that. So taking a look at the red version right now, these are the Pokemon that are going to be spawning with the red version. Those are their shiny sprites, obviously, some of which are new, and these are the Pokemon that are going to be spawning for red only. I'm actually going to go Team Red. I'm just going to put that out there right now. I believe that there's more rare shinies for me personally. I don't have some of these shinies. Like, I don't have Drowsy, I don't have Hitmonlee, I don't have Lickitung, so I'm going red because I need those shinies. But there's a plethora of amazing shinies. There are all the red ones, and then here are the green ones. There's actually a lot of green shinies that I need as well, so hopefully my friends can stack up on some of those, and hopefully I can get my hands on them. But listen, both red and green are very good. I recommend you guys take a look at that list, go back in the video, pause it, see what shinies you need, get your priorities straight, and then pick your version from there. Also, quick tip, if you are going to be playing with somebody else during this event, maybe you guys get different versions of the event, so you guys get both the spawns, and you can trade back and forth whatever you want. Anyways, I did mention that there were going to be some Pokemon making their shiny debut in Pokemon GO. Let's take a look at that list right now. Here they are. The debut of shiny Spearow, Pharaoh, Paris, Parasect, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Ditto, Snorlax, and Mew. They're making their shiny debut finally. After 5 years of this game being out, we're gonna get their shiny, so that's gonna be exciting. There's also gonna be some really spicy raids during this Kanto Tour event weekend that you guys do not want to miss out on. Again, this is not only happening on the Kanto Tour ticketed day, this is actually gonna be happening for a couple of days after as well. Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, and Mewtwo are gonna be there in raids. I cannot wait. I'm gonna be stuck between raiding or playing. I'm gonna do a lot of both, and I'm hoping to get those shinies because, as you guys know, those shinies are available, and those four Pokemon, those four legendary Pokemon, are extremely useful and definitely worth the grind. And to add to the awesomeness of those legendaries, they're actually going to know exclusive attacks. Articuno is going to know Hurricane, Zapdos is going to know Thundershock, Moltres is going to know Sky Attack, and Mewtwo is going to know Side Strike, so even more incentive to go out and hunt them. And then there's also going to be two brand new special research storylines. There's going to be one of them, and when you complete that, you unlock the second one, and at the end of the second special research, the second special research, by the way, is going to take you a long time. You got to do a lot of stuff. It's not something you can finish in one day, I believe. It's going to be like a long-term special research, but at the end of that special research, ladies and gents, you get shiny Mew. That is the special research for the event. Make sure you guys are keeping an eye on that and getting that done as you play. So that's the overview of the Kanto Tour event. I'm going to be treating this like a Go Fest, you guys. I'm treating this like a Safari Zone. I'm going to go hard. I'm going to head out to the city. I'm going to play the entire event, and I'm going to get a lot of shinies, a lot of candies, a lot of Stardust, a lot of XP, all of that good stuff. I'm going hard for the Kanto Tour event. So let's go ahead and talk about the best way to prepare before the Kanto Tour events. Now, these are some pretty simple tips. You guys might already know these, but for those of you that don't, and for those of you that might even need a reminder, let's go ahead and get into them. This one pretty much goes without saying, but of course, you guys, you do not want to be playing that Kanto Tour event without balls or without berries or without revives and potions. So make sure you guys are stacking up on balls, berries, revives, and potions. you guys are gonna need them. I mean, revives and potions, if you're gonna be raiding a lot, you need them. If you're not gonna be raiding a lot, then don't worry about them. But balls and berries, get that going. Start saving. Maybe don't play a bunch every single day if you're low on balls, and make sure you guys are opening and maxing out your daily amount of gifts. If you guys aren't taking advantage of that, you can get a lot of balls and a lot of berries from maxing out your gifts every day. And if you need friends, discord.gg/jtgily, link in the description. It's my official Discord. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of trainer codes in there for you guys to go add up people and get some gifts opened. Speaking of making room, let's get to the conversation that no one wants to have. You're gonna have to make room in your Pokemon storage. Yes, guys, you're gonna have to make room. That means you either gotta buy more storage in your in-game shop, which is a good option because long term, it's probably something you're gonna have to do at some point, but you guys can also clean your Pokemon out. Yes, if you don't have a good IV version of a Pokemon, or if you're keeping some sentimental value stuff, or if you have random luckies that aren't good, or random traded Pokemon that you have for no reason, get rid of them because you're not going to need them long term. They're nothing too crazy, and you need that room to catch all of those shinies, and you can't do that when you got a 91% Bidoof laying in there, when instead that could be a shiny Snorlax. And one last tip on the preparation before the Kanto Tour event is make a priority list. See what shinies you don't have and make a priority list. Be like, okay, I'm on the lookout for that Pokemon, that shiny, that shiny, that shiny. Or not even for just shinies, if there's candies you need, prioritize those Pokemon that could be rare to you, or Pokemon that you don't really see much. But that's exactly what you guys need to do to prepare before the event starts. Now let's get to game day. The big day is here. It's February 20th. It's 8:30 a.m. You're about to head out the door, or wake up and put on your incense and hang out at the house. Whatever you're gonna do, however you're gonna play, it's time to go. What do we do? As soon as that event starts, you guys pop your incenses, because incenses are going to be going for a duration of, I don't even know how many hours, but they're going to be long-lasting incenses. So pop those immediately. Get those going. Get some star pieces going. Get some lucky eggs going. I don't know if you guys know this, but you get a lot of Stardust and a lot of XP from catching Pokemon over and over and over and over and over. So get those popped, get to catching, and get it going. And this is a no-brainer. Make sure you guys are periodically checking your IVs and transferring out a bunch of Pokemon that you don't need throughout the day. Whether it's every hour or every 2 hours or whatever, take a couple of minutes, sit there, look up your 0 stars, 1 stars, 2 stars, whatever, transfer them, make more room to catch more Pokemon. And the same goes for items. If you've been walking around and hitting a bunch of stops or whatever, and you have a bunch of revives and potions that you don't need, transfer those out to make more room. Another cool tip that you guys might have forgotten about that kind of loops in with the whole lucky egg, star piece, and incense situation. Make sure you guys have a mega Pokemon evolved, because remember, when you have a mega Pokemon evolved, you get a bunch of different benefits as well. For example, for this Kanto Tour event, your best bet is to mega evolve a Venusaur, because when you mega evolve a Pokemon, one of the benefits is that if you catch a Pokemon with the same typing as it, I believe you gain an extra candy. Let's say, for example, you have a Mega Venusaur evolved, which is a grass and poison type. Every time you catch a grass or poison type Pokemon, you're gonna get an extra candy, and maybe something else, I don't know, but why not? And actually, speaking of Mega Pokemon, since we're on the topic of it, make sure you guys are stacking up candies for the following Pokemon. Remember, there's a lot of Generation 1 Pokemon that have Mega Evolutions, including, you got Venusaur, Charizard, Blastoise, Beedrill, Pidgeot, Alakazam, Slowbro, Gengar, Kangaskhan, Pinsir, Gyarados, Aerodactyl, and Mewtwo. So a lot of those Pokemon have or are going to get Mega Evolutions at some point in Pokemon Go. So make sure you're prioritizing candy for those bad boys, just so you can have yourself a good one, or keep catching them until you get a good one, because those Megas are going to be pretty strong when they eventually do come out. Now, if you follow those rules for before and after, you guys should have a phenomenal event. I wish you guys the best of luck. And now the event is over, and you have all these awesome Pokemon and all these Pokemon in your storage. Now what? Well, luckily for you, you can go ahead and IV check those without rushing, get rid of all the bad stuff, but at the same token, check to see if any of your friends want to trade, because trade range is going to stay at 40 kilometers for the next week or so. So you guys can still trade remotely up to 40 kilometers away from you, and you're going to have all of those cool Pokemon and all of those cool catches from your event. might as well trade it with some friends if you got any in your area. And that pretty much does it for the Kanto Tour event preparation. I think if you guys follow all those steps, you guys are gonna have a remarkable event, and I really do. I wish you the best of luck, because it could go really, really well, or it could go okay. And I hope you guys get a lot of shinies, get some good candy, Stardust, XP, IVs. Make sure you guys come back and let me know how you guys did. My video is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna play as hard as I can. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Make sure you guys subscribe so you guys don't miss it. But I do have some other tips that you guys might want to know too. If you are going to be out and about, make sure you guys are following your health and safety guidelines, and you guys are wearing your masks, social distancing, and of course, make sure you guys are drinking water and fueling up throughout the day. I know when you're zoned in and it's game time, you forget that you have to eat and drink. Make sure you guys do that, because if you don't, who knows how long you guys are going to be out there. But anyways, I know there's some people watching this video that aren't going to be playing this event, and that's totally okay if you didn't buy a ticket. You guys are actually still going to be getting some similar Gen 1 spawns, so you guys can still play. I can't guarantee that you're going to have the same shiny rate, but you guys can still play and have a good time even if you don't buy the event. And listen, the legendary birds and Mewtwo are still going to be in raids for everybody, so if you don't buy this ticketed event, at least go raid those bad boys, because that's going to be super worth your time. That's going to do it for today's ultimate Kanto Tour event prep guide. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like and let me know in the comments down below. Did I miss anything? Was there any tips that you guys have for anybody else out there, or for me? I'll take some tips too on what we can do to maximize our event. Let me know in the comments down below if I missed anything. Subscribe if you guys have not already. I upload on here all the time. You guys know that the adventures have been crazy. I got a bunch of lucky trades coming up in some future videos, and the event is just a couple of days away. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be crazy. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Good luck. I want to know how you guys did, and I'll see your faces later. Deuces.